Higher education comes at a cost to students and institutions alike. But how that financial struggle is managed can mean the difference between a university being able to keep its doors open or closing it up for good. For longer than a year, that threat loomed over Florida Memorial University, South Florida's only historically black college and university. The school was placed on probation while its financial matters were worked out. Now that probation has been lifted, and the president who made it happen will get to maintain his position for at least the next 5 years. He tells me even with the money troubles, he refused to compromise on the quality of the education the university delivered.
All right, Dr. Javis Hardrick, thank you so much for joining us on NBC6 Voices.
Jawan, thank you so much for the invitation to be a part of the conversation.
We appreciate you. And of course, we got a lot of things to talk about. We got a lot of great things to talk about, but also we got some tough issues to talk about as well. So let's get to some of those tough issues and tough questions. So how does it feel to have the university reinstated after a year-long probation? Of course, it came out, it broke all the news when the university was put on probation. But talk a little bit about that and how it feels to be off of probation.
Well, Jawan, first of all, I think you know, and particularly so many of us in higher education who have gone through this experience, we all know that it is an arduous process, and it really does. It takes a lot out of you. It's a heavy weight that's placed on any leader's shoulder when you are undergoing such a process, such as SACS, right? Your accreditation agency. And when we were notified in June of 21 that we were being placed on probation for some things that occurred in the past, and again, as it relates to financial matters and fundraising and what have you, borrowing from the endowment, and many of those things, our board of trustees didn't have a choice during that time, Jawan, because they needed the funding in order to keep the university moving forward. However, in June of last year, SACS cited us for the financial matters of borrowing the endowment. But I tell you today, here we are 1 year later after the hard work of so many, our board of trustees, our faculty, our staff, our students, everybody galvanized, they came together, everybody poured their weight, and here we are today. I'm telling you, to me, it validated who we are as an institution and our relevance and the importance of continuing to provide access to a quality education for so many deserving students. I'm a visionary leader and have always been that in all of my career. And so oftentimes as visionaries, we see things, right, well in advance, and it takes time for everybody else to catch up. But certainly I hope that everyone has seen now what it really means and how now we are on the other side. Our university is now, particularly when I walked in, we were upside down in debt. Everything we did here was manually in 2018. Enrollment had been declining for over 10 years prior to my getting here. It was just a very difficult place. But today, here we are, we're debt free. We now have our budgets in balance. That's why SACS placed us on probation for good cause, because they saw a lot of the good work. Our enrollment is up 300%. We are expecting yet another large enrollment, freshman enrollment class this fall. We brought in the largest freshman enrollment class this past fall, this past academic year, the first time in over 8 years. And so everything we do now, students are doing it via automation throughout the university. Everything is it's changing. We're leveraging technology, data to transform the institution. When I walked in 2018, our students, we were enrolling students one piece of paper at a time. And today they do it all on their mobile devices. And we're implementing best-in-class practices to really elevate our university and to integrate us into the greater community and help us to be highly competitive with other institutions of higher learning.
And Dr. Hardrick, I mean, you're a good example to follow. What you've been able to do with the university, to see what you've been able to overcome. So with that said, there are other HBCUs out there that are in similar circumstances. For instance, Morris Brown, they just got back on better financial footing. And earlier this year, we lost Lincoln College in Illinois. So any thoughts among the HBCU community about banding together to help one another?
And that's exactly what we've done. And that was one of the good things about us as we were going through this process. I was able to tap into, again, the UNCF, United Negro College Fund. The wisdom that they shared with us was just absolutely invaluable. And I'm indebted to those individuals. And the same thing applies to so many other institutions around the country, not only HBCUs, but so many other universities. But the good thing, and I know my good friend, the president of Morris Brown, done a phenomenal job, continues to do a phenomenal job. And that's what we have to do, is draw on each other's strengths and make sure that we're supporting each other. We have to make sure we get our alums, our board, and everybody working together. They got to realize that our institutions are too valuable. There are too many external forces already coming against us, but we have to learn to truly galvanize and encourage each other and make sure we're doing our jobs as leaders to elevate our institutions.
And Dr. Hardrick, what is your strategy to make sure moving forward that something like this never happens again?
Well, and the key is making sure you're having you're putting in sound policies, and you're following best in class practices. Part of the situation, and let me just say this, and having the courage to make the tough decisions, Jawan, and that was one of the saving graces for us. I had to make some tough decisions and was able to encourage our board for us to make sure that we are making those tough decisions, like closing some of these programs that were underperforming and making sure that we're implementing new programs that align with market and industry needs and demands, because that's the thing that makes a difference for our students. When they graduate, we need to make sure that they are ready to compete for, again, high-paying jobs and be ready for this competitive marketplace we're in.
Amen to that. And I see the football helmet there right behind you, the sports pride that you have. Of course, when we first talked, I mean, you were just developing the football program. And
right.
So to see beach volleyball, football, soccer, I mean, it's great to see how you're growing, especially on a sports level as well. And how's it going so far?
Listen, let me tell you, it's been transformational. Even in addition to football, when I started football, I also started a band. And our band, ESPN ranked our band last year as the number1 band among HBCUs in our division. So Mr. Richard Beckford and his team are doing a phenomenal job. Our football program is taking off. Many others, our basketball team, they were the state conference champions this year. And so it's just phenomenal to see the kind of transformation and growth all of these programs are bringing to our university. New academic programs, again, in the STEM disciplines and cybersecurity, all of those areas, that it's really making a difference.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you with this then. All right, you just said a little bit of the pitch there. There are high school students watching, they're juniors, they're seniors, they're watching this morning. They're waking up and they're like, Florida Memorial University, should I think about going to Florida Memorial University? What do you have to say to them? What's your pitch?
Absolutely. I promise you, Florida Memorial University is a place where we call it the Lion Pride. And I promise you, when you come here, we're vested in your future. And you are going to literally come to a family when you come to this university. We want to see you truly fulfill your destiny and your purpose in life. And at Florida Memorial, we're dedicated to making that happen. We have faculty, staff, and other students here will make you feel right at home and be a part of the Lion Pride.
Dr. Japhus Hardrick, president of Florida Memorial University. That's a heck of a pitch. Thank you for joining us this morning, and we wish you nothing but the best as well as a university.
Thank you very much, Jawan.